Fancy allowing cows to break his train. They wouldn't dare do that to us. We'd show them. Gordon rushed through Edward's station. Hoop, hoop, mind the cows. Hurry, 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 puffed Gordon. Well, 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 chuckled Edward. 2 big engines afraid of a cow? Afraid? Rubbish, said Gordon. We didn't want the poor thing to hurt herself by running up against us. We stopped so as not to excite her. You're a muckle nuisance, said Donald. It's to leave you behind I'd be wanting. You can't, said the van. I'm essential. Oh, Kaya, Donald burst out. You're nothing but a screeching and a noise when all's said and done. Spite Dougie, would you? Take that! Oh, oh, oh! Cried the van. There's more coming, should you misbehave. Anyone would think, said Douglas, that Donald had his accident on purpose. I heard tell about an engine and some tar wagons. Shut up, said James. It's not funny. He didn't like to be reminded of his own accident. Well, 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 said Douglas. Surely, James, it wasn't a you. You didn't say. James didn't say. He slouched sulkily away.
Hello, Bertie. Care for a race today? But all Bertie could say was, ouch! That's another hole in the road. Huh, replied Bertie. The railway was supposed to deliver tar to mend the road 2 weeks ago. You can't trust a thing that runs on rails. It's too bad. Percy goes to work at the harbour and I do his job here, there and everywhere. Take that. Ooh, groaned the trucks. Just you wait, we'll show you. The trucks were still cross. We couldn't pay James back for bumping us, so we'll play tricks on Thomas instead. One engine is as good as another.
Stop gossiping in the sun when there's work to be done. Aha! Exclaimed the foreman. A Great Western engine and a brake van too. You can't take these.
I'm ashamed of you, Duncan, said Scarlowy. Thank goodness Rheneas is coming home soon. Perhaps he'll teach you some sense before it's too late. What has Rheneas to do with me? Sure, huffed Duncan. He had stopped on a viaduct and hadn't cared at all.
He'll choose me, of course, boasted James. You, snorted Henry, you can't climb hills. He will ask me to pull the train, and I'll have a new coat of paint. Well, you're not a pretty picture, sneered the painter. You look like an ice cake, Henry. That won't do for the royal train. I must make other arrangements.
But Annie and Clarabel liked it, and when Thomas took them away, they sang about it. Percy's been put upon, put upon, put upon. Percy's been put upon, poor old Percy. Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee. Percy is being put upon. I am. Who's this dirty little engine? Cried the trucks. We want Thomas or Duck. We can see what's been put upon you, said Thomas.
Rubbish, huffed Henry. We're all the pride of the line. By James, I'm the one who needs a new coat. Look at me. I'd rather not.
If you can't push trucks properly, Henry, why not talk to a tree instead? You know how much you like the forest. Make way for an important engine.
You wouldn't feel important if one of these trees crashed on you. You'd feel hurt, reproached Percy.
Rubbish! It wouldn't dare.
You should be careful, James. Trees can be just as powerful as engines, advised Terence.
Pah!
Snorted James.
Now excuse me, the Fat Controller needs me to pull the express.
You must go to the yards and collect an important goods train, James. It's heavy, so be careful, said the Fat Controller.
But sir, I've just been repainted. Can't Thomas or Percy do it? They're dirty and like working with trucks.
Really useful engines don't argue. By the time he arrived at the yards, the weather had changed for the worse.
Your colour's nice, James. Pity about your face, though.
What is that?
Huffed James.
Taking holidaymakers on rides around the island is our job, wheezed James jealously. Passengers should travel on trains, huffed James, not in silly balloons. Percy was upset. I get dirty, he complained. I need washdowns. Gordon only does it to feel important.
I am important, Gordon sniffed. I'm an express engine.
You're a pouty puffer, Percy, teased James. No, I'm not, wheezed Percy, and he chuffed away. On the way to Gallant station, the troublesome trucks teased Percy even more. Clickety-clack, don't look back, Dirty Percy's on our track. Be quiet, Percy snapped. Back at the sheds, everyone thought it was very funny. You look good enough to eat, Thomas hooted. Pudding, Percy, teased James. Chalk ice on wheels, chipped in Henry. Disgraceful, said Gordon pompously.